Did you sometimes make mistakes and then you felt like, shit, I messed it up? And you feel really frustrated and you ask yourself, oh, I should have made this and I should have made that. Yeah, happened to me a couple of times. And today I'm going to show you a project where, yeah, I was frustrated. But let me begin with the intro. Yeah, a project round about 4 or 5 years ago. So here you can see me sitting, um, and believe me, um, I'm totally frustrated and exhausted. Well, not really frustrated, but a little bit like, this could have been much easier, and I will tell you why. The point is, I have delivered such a very beautiful shiny water wall, and at the first look, you might think, where's the problem? Because it looks shiny. But problem number one is, uh, I think on that day I had to work like 16 hours or 18, and I had to work until the 8, something like that. I don't remember it in detail, just remember how it felt. And the point is, my mistake was I did not plan enough time to install it because we had some challenges, a couple of challenges which we haven't been prepared for. So the whole installation of those water walls. By the way, this was two water walls. Here you can see the testing in the shiny barn. So we tested those water walls, um, and yeah, this was okay. Here you can see another test, and here you can see how it runs after, yeah, it was maybe, I don't know, 9 p.m. or something. So, uh, mistake number one, I did not plan enough time. So, what did I learn? If I have a construction site, I, well, I can't say always, but almost always I plan enough buffer time. And usually it's just like one more day. So if I install a water wall, I plan one more day so that if something takes longer, doesn't work, I have a complete um, day in reserve to fix that without stress. And you really doesn't I love what I do and there's so much satisfaction in it, but if you have to finish it because you have another appointment the next day and you have to finish it at night, it's no fun. So since then I always plan enough buffer because usually something goes wrong, something was not planned well, and doesn't have to be in your own mistake. Often it's like the construction site, something is there which shouldn't have been there, etc., etc. So planning one day extra is really good for your mood. So be kind to yourself and plan buffer if you install waterfalls. And the second thing, let me show you this, is the question, is this user friendly? And I didn't ask myself this question those days so often and so seriously because the thing is that this water wall is a fully automated water wall, by the way. So water is refilled automatically. We have a dirt filter, we have a reverse osmosis, and we have a metering unit which uh, adds a water additive against algae and germs. But the point is, all of this stuff is behind the glass in this free space. I will not show you the technical details because I'm not proud of it. It worked, but it was not user friendly because this is a very small space there. And now guess what? How how do you get there? You have to lift this big cover. So you have to lift it like I would say like half of it. You don't have to remove it completely. And guess what? You need minimum 2 people to do that. So this is a beautiful water wall, which is ugly regarding user friendliness. So when you plan a water wall, really take a checkbox, a checklist, and always ask yourself, how is this going to be used and maintained by your customer or by yourself even? Because if you go there and have to clean up the water wall, you have to remove the stones, you have to remove the cover to access all this stuff. And imagine you forget anything, a small thing, you forget your screwdriver or any tools in there, then you have to reassemble everything again. So very important when you plan, ask yourself, is it user friendly? And yeah, so I did this mistake. I will not do it again. So actually, I'm planning now a project, and turns out that we have to change a couple of things to really make it user friendly, because you have to be able to get there. Um, yeah, and just as I remember, I don't know who it was, but somebody, it was a project where the pump was not um, uh, not good accessible. Well, I see that very often that pumps are not really good accessible. But I think the one problem we had those days was that um, the pump was um, damaged, which happens. You have to be aware that pumps uh, die. They don't live forever. So you have to be able to change the pump, and then you have to be able to also replace the cable, the electricity cable. And in one case, I don't remember the details, but I remember that it was not possible to replace the cable because it was, people were thinking like this is something which is installed and you don't have to change it never. So always keep in mind that pumps die, and you have to be able to replace them. And this you should consider when you plan your water wall. Okay, so thank you for watching today. This is just one of my not so pleasant experiences which I learned from. So if you have also to share something, um, I think it's like, uh, usually you don't. It takes a little bit courage to be so honest to say that, yeah, you screwed it up. But on the other hand, everybody makes mistakes, and if you learn of it, then you grow. So if you have some humor, and if you don't believe you're perfect, but you believe you're a human with best intentions, then I would be glad if you share your fails. Um, I will treat it with respect. Would be great. Yeah, if you have something to share where we all can learn. Yeah, and I will share something like this soon again. So please subscribe to my channel. Contact me if you want to start a waterwall business. And go to wawazen.net/store. There you can see my offers, which are pretty attractive at the moment. And this is no tactic. I will increase my prices. I really will. Somebody told me I'm stupid. I'm Because it's much too cheap what I offer regarding the revenue and profit you can make with my system. Okay, so enough for that. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.